Well, Don, thanks for sitting down and having a chat to us. At the end of the day, your fans want to win games of footy.
Yep.
And it's been a long, barren run of that. When will you start winning more often is what the fans want to know.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. We're a footy club. At the heart of what we do, it's footy, and we want our teams, all our teams, to be successful, and want our fans to turn up and see their team have a chance of winning games of footy. But we feel with the way the team's playing and the way that Andrew and the coaching group is wanting to play, we're getting what I call good games into our younger players and our inexperienced players. And good games are different to just games, because the game, for instance, against Collingwood, is a one-off opportunity for our players to play in a game at the MCG, a non-final, the biggest crowd for an interstate team ever to play that hasn't been a final, and for our young guys to turn up there and play the way they did. Didn't get the results, it wasn't a win, but it was a win in a lot of other areas, because that experience you couldn't buy.
You seem like you're happy with Andrew McQualter and the direction they're taking on field. He's out of contract at the end of next year.
Yep.
Do you have to extend that before next season starts so there's not the usual circus around, is he the guy? I know we create the circus half the time,
right,
but do you look at doing that? Are you working through that right now?
Well, we'll have conversations. At the moment, we're letting Andrew coach the team and get through it, and we'll have those conversations in the off-season around what that looks like and how we might want to approach it.
So do you think it's likely that at some point before next season starts, there might be a new...
It's possible.
Yeah.
Let's have the conversation.
Where are you sitting with Brad Shepherd at the moment? He sued the club, he sued the AFL and a couple of doctors. Where do you sit with that right now?
Well, that's currently before the courts at the moment, so I can't really comment on that at all. That's just working through the legal process.
I suppose the only thing maybe we could discuss is Brad, obviously a fan favourite, a great at the club.
Yeah.
It is heartbreaking when this is the situation that you're in, rather than being able to stay connected.
Yeah, and we're trying to do everything we can with all those guys. And again, this is the unfortunate part of the industry at the moment. We're sort of facing these guys who've clearly had, brain injuries to some degree, which has stopped them A, being able to play, and B, unfortunately not live the life they want to live. So how does the game sort of accommodate and support them? It's a big issue in the industry, and really the care of the players is paramount, and the future well-being of our players is what we're now looking at, to make sure that as much as we've had those three young men who've finished their career with concussion, how do we avoid that for the next people while still supporting them? Trying to do both.
As a proud Eagles person, and in an official capacity as well, does it make you sad to have to be going through that with Brad and Daniel Venables and these guys who, Venables is a premiership player, Brad should have been. It's tough.
Oh, it is. It's tough because you've got care for the players and the individuals whose careers have been cut short, and you've also got care for the doctors and the people who've treated them and given what they feel is best practice in terms of looking after their their health and well-being. And it's but here we are. It's it's unfortunate that it ends up being where it is, but hopefully we get to a point as an industry in the next 3 to 5 years where we can recognise that. And I know there's ongoing cases in Melbourne with insurance claims and Zurich and how it all looks and works. So it's a big piece for the industry to try and work through in the next, as I said, probably 3 to 5 years.